What's up, guys and girls? B2 talking about them clicker heroes. Anyway, it's Sunday afternoon, and I have been gone all weekend. Went to the casino, lost a bunch of money. Was thinking if I just put a fifth of what I lost into the clicker heroes, I'd be done with the game by now. Blame it on the alcohol. I don't even drink, so I can't even blame it on the alcohol. But I know it sounds weird, right? I'm over 21, but I don't drink. First world problems, fashizi. Anyway, look, man, we're back at the grind, man. We're back at the grind. I never spent part of the hero souls. It looks like I can't, honestly, can't remember what I was doing last week. I got 15,000 Q, so it looks like my damage guys are up. Yeah, all the damage guys are up. So I did, and I got down to 15,000 Q. So let's take a look, man. I know I don't really want to do Solomon, but if I did this to 71, I think is where everything is at. Oh, 72. Oh, sorry, that was too much. Let's do Vega again. So 71 is kind of like I'm looking at to even all these out, and I think that's where they are for the rest of them. Nope, 67. Let's go to 70s on the rest of these if we can. Don't know that we're gonna make it. No, we're not. That's cool. What we'll do is we'll run by them on the next reset. So I'm at 7.9 Q right here. I haven't even hit Suchi for this reset for this ascension, and I'm sitting on 10 souls and I need 1.5 Q. So if I transcended right now, I would hit the 1.5 Q for sure and have 11. But I think it looks like, based on the way this is rolling, I'm probably going to end up with 12 or 13 ancient souls before I transcend again. And that would be perfect to roll back into to our setup here for transcension, transcending in the ascension. Ancient souls, words. Come on, B2, get your words right. The King of Slur and Speech is back, y'all. So look, this is my setup. I've been asked a couple times like what I personally use for a setup. I don't use anything idle bonus. It's just I don't play idle. I play idle active auto clicker. Or idle auto clicker mode. So really the game is picking up that I'm active because I have these 6 auto clickers going, right? 6 of 6 there. So even if I had something in here, it wouldn't be used. So why waste it? Why put Xyliqil in if you're just not going to need it? Now, if you play where you do you leave your auto DPS going without your clickers in the beginning, because it is faster to make levels that way, and you can make more money based on your inactive auto clickers using No Gardenet. Now, if you don't have any experience with that, it's not going to make a lick of sense to you. But some of these late gamers that know what I'm talking about will see. So if I go to Gardenet here, let's go down there and find him, and I can show it to you. Gardenet. It's this much gold per unassigned auto clicker when idle, no clicks for 60 seconds. So what a lot of people do is they'll hit the first 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 levels just on idle and raise up Gardenet so that you're going to be popping some crazy gold with that, right? I don't know that at that point you'd want to raise and put some money into Xyliqil as well. And I don't know that is, if you're going to want to start splitting your souls that far away and playing active auto, then or inactive auto, then you're gonna really you're gonna have to play more. You're gonna have to be at your PC more, right? But the method as far as using the Tree Beast up to Wep and then moving on to Such, that's kind of the way I would rather play. Because if I queued in here, watch, like these like almost 17,000 hero soul or 17,000 levels for each one of these. So really, you can go right from Tree Beast and then bam, straight down to Wepwet. As soon as he's available, you buy him. So now that Suchi's available, we just make the change here, turn off the auto clicker there, turn it on there. But now to pull your damage down, because see, we're not doing any damage for Suchi. All the damage is still up here at 99.9. So if I go Gilded and queue everything to Suchi, now all my damage is going to change. And look, 100% damage. Is now Suchi, and my total damage goes up. So look at this, E471. If I go back and I put it all into Wep, let's see where it's at. E466. Do you see that? Moving the guilds to Wep, we're going to get another 5 damage on here. So Gilded, we're going to go to Suchi, bam, and then you're going to see everything pop open in here. So So that's pretty much why I choose to use the method that I do. Now, other people are like, well, why don't you use Chiron, or why don't you use Moloch, or there's other guys that are higher DPS, and that's easy because for me, I'm not active sitting at the computer, right? So. And I don't know why I max those out. I think it's more of an OCD thing, but because I'm not sitting here active waiting, Suchi is going to be my damage dealer, and I want to get him to 1,000 because I want this 250% increase. 250% of that's a huge increase. It's more than you're going to get on anything up the line. Like I think I have people ask me about, well, why don't you use the Great Forest Seer or the Masked Samurai, or like Reddit says this and Reddit says that, and that's fine. Like, you can go by that, but I'm not an active enough player, and so like if I set it to go Tree Beast and come all the way down here, then I'm really only at my computer 10-15 minutes a day, unless I'm walking by and I'm checking my mercs and saying let's send them back out on more quests, right? It's like I pull this one in and bam, I got 22k of Q on there. So it just adds on, so that's kind of my theory behind there. I hope you guys understand that. Like it's I don't play the game active, and I don't sit in front of my computer just looking at this. So you really can do a lot with that. And then if you happen to walk by and you're like, oh, let me click these guys, because you know what, I can always use 100% gold drop for 166 seconds, right? And it's going to get me more levels into Suchi, which is more DPS and further along. And then you can of course click on your bees. Because these guys will give you skills like a Dark Ritual, a free one, and if you're going for a high level, like that's what you want. You want an extra 5% DPS boost. Let's see what we get. We got Dark Ritual. It just popped up, see? And it's on cooldown, but we popped another one. It's another 5% that shoots on there. So you'll be able to see. And look, we got another bee that pops right up behind it. Let's see. Let's see what this one pops as. Boop, Power Surge. So 100% DPS for 234 seconds there. So you get a second Power Surge going. Really kind of cool. Click on your rubies. And we're at 135 of 400. So we're going to be a while before we get that 7th auto clicker. And I think you max at 10. Once we get to 10, we'll determine what we're going to do from there. We'll do a little research and figure out, like, should we buy more random heroes, or should we just keep buying Ascensions at that point? And I'm almost to the point where buying an Ascension might be the way to go, but we'll look at that and do some more detail on there. I'm sure someone has a chart made of when it's less efficient or more efficient or whatever. So that's where we're at. The casino run. We'll call this the casino run, as I was gone for the weekend and didn't get a whole lot accomplished. So I hope you guys are doing well. Wanted to put an upgrade, show you where I was at, and really kind of review our Ancient Souls up here. So again, have a great rest of the weekend. Hopefully Monday isn't sitting around the corner getting ready to smack you guys in the face. Holla.